Greetings! Welcome to a new episode of Gemiums vs. Zombies. In this episode, we take on the high-tech far future with our high-price plants. If you require a rules update, please refer to the first episode of this series. Otherwise, I'll do a quick recap using my human voice modifier. Only gemium plants, no power-ups, skip special levels, don't touch pre-planted plants. Before we begin, I'll remind you that your feedback is very appreciated. Thank you. And into the future we go. The first day presents us with power tiles. After skipping the tutorial, we can begin our first defense lineup. I decided that homing thistle would be a good way to kick it off, especially since its usefulness quickly depletes with the high health zombies in this world. However, on the first level, it's great for clearing the field. Day 2 is a breeze. The shield generating mechs don't even begin to threaten our defense lineup. Their shields don't have any projectiles to block. I decided to use the same strategy on day 3, which lived up to my expectations. I will say, the low sun production definitely hurts in this world. It's hard for me to set up a solid defense. I'm sure this is the last world we will have to worry about that, though. Sun bombs are simply a huge boost to our sun production. This makes day 4 nothing but easy. I find that using squash with power tiles is one of my favorite things. Day 5 introduces cone mechs. These things are super tanky, and they usually require 2 instant kill plants to take out. I have to be careful with them getting too close, because they are able to chew through my defenses pretty easily, since electricity doesn't kill them very quickly. Day 6 pre-picks all plants and provides no gemiums. We will skip it, and I won't mention skipped levels for the rest of the video. On day 7, I realized the value in using hypnoshroom on cone mechs. This is probably one of very few zombies that it's actually worth using on. It essentially turns the mech into a lawnmower. An irrelevant plant limit of 15 is present on day 9. With few problematic zombies, the level itself is no trouble anyway. Day 10 introduces the annoying disco mech. The disco jetpacks it spawns aren't even remotely dangerous. They kill themselves as they pass the second column. So all we really have to do is wait for the disco mechs to advance far enough that the electric field kills them. We get to play last stand level for day 11. Our typical setup is an obvious choice for this one. The day hardly takes anything but using extra insta-kills here and there, and we finish the level with over 700 sun left. Day 12 is about as simple as it gets, until a Garg mech joins the party. It doesn't do too much damage, but it's certainly a scary sight at first. After that, we face 2 more at the end of the level, and they take a toll on our defense. However, lava guavas and squashes work miracles to disable the mechs. Perfectly simultaneously? All-star mechs are introduced for day 13. They are definitely a huge threat. Sure, sweet potatoes pulling power works on them, but that may be a drawback. All-star mechs don't stop to chew on the sweet potatoes. They push right through. This means we have to kill them early on. We have to deal with a low sun spending limit for day 14. Using our usual strategy, this is no problem. Our base setup only takes 975 sun to set up, which leaves us with over 500 sun for the rest of the level. Day 14 was very swarm heavy, with few high health threats, so we didn't have to do much else to clear the level. A set of endangered citrons are placed at the front of day 15. Our usual strategy wasn't going to cut it with endangered plants so front and center, but a bit of tweaking to the way we set it up does the trick. Holding off on the saplings gives us enough sun to create an aggressive defense, and we can set up saplings later in the level. Day 18 requires us to produce 6,000 sun, so we will plant a single sunflower in addition to our usual setup and wait it out at the end of the level. Of course, I don't pick up any sun from the sunflower, so it's nothing but an extra 50 sun cost at the start of the level. Then all we do is stall a cone mech at the end of the level for about half an hour. Day 19 is another sun bomb level, giving us plenty of sun to set up an overkill defense. Plant foods on squashes finishes off the last zombies quickly. A line of endangered starfruits gives us a tough time on day 20. I had more than a few close calls, but eventually I was able to stabilize and finish the level with a damaged front line. Day 21 requires us to produce 5,000 sun and gives us a 16 plant limit. Without any trouble, we save an imp mech at the end to stall out for the sun. The last stand on day 22 is nothing out of the ordinary. Tougher zombies are scary, but with so much extra sun, our instant use plants easily carry the level. Day 23 is as simple as it gets. I put up the usual solid gemiums defense, and I didn't spend any sun after that. Using plant food, I finished their level with a fully intact defense, over 1,000 sun left to spend for the sun spending limit, and 6 plant slots left for the planting limit. Day 24 brings us our last sun bombs level. Lots of hypnoshrooms on discotrons worked wonders, and Squash finished off the last of the all-star mechs. And with that, the far future is beat with only gemium plants. Thanks for coming, and I'll see you in the next episode for Dark Ages. On your way out, I hope you will leave a like and a comment with hashtag GVZFF to let me know you made it all the way to the end. Bye!